Everyone got hurt on this movie. Everyone was scarred, everyone went through, a little bit of physical kind of pain. But if you're talking about something life-changing, something huge, something that really had a deep effect on all of us, not only the person that it happened to, but the crew and most of the Western Hemisphere, Orlando breaking his rib was huge. He fell off his horse, and the scale double of Gimli fell on top of Orlando and broke his rib.
I'd scored an injury, do you know what I mean? I was the first one to score an injury, and I think there was a little bit of jealousy that the hobbits didn't get the opportunity to fall off a horse and break a rib.
It's a painful thing, and it's nothing to be sniggered at, and when he told us, we were, God, are you alright and stuff?
It was painful, it was very painful.
And then when he told us the next day, oh, that's terrible, is it not getting any better?
Obviously it was just a rib, and I went and had it checked out, and I was on set again the next day, so it was fine. Just part of the job.
A week later, cracked rib? Oh, is it still cracked, is it? Right, okay.
My lungs are hurting, I feel like my pancreas has been split, I think my spleen has been ostracised.
Whinging? Oh, really?
And babes, it hurts, and I can't ride the horse, and now babes.
And since then I've heard it in a few interviews as well, and I think it's still healing.
It can be fragile. Yeah, it was particularly the Mirkwood strain.
That's so funny.
No, but seriously, I mean, it was about sucking it up and standing by your fellow man, elf or dwarf or hobbit, wizard, and giving it your best shot. And he certainly did. He certainly did.
So now we've reached the point in the schedule of The Two Towers where we were going to film my favourite scenes from the book. Legolas, Aragorn and Gimli are now running across Rohan, pursuing the Uruk Hai.
Aragorn in the book says to Legolas and Gimli, "We shall make a chase that will be counted a marvel among the three kindreds, dwarves, elves, men. I mean, nobody will have run this long, this hard, over this kind of terrain. That's what we're going to have to do to catch these guys."
It's not like a car chase where there's cars squealing around corners and doing all that. These are just guys running, and I was really looking forward to doing this stuff. But on the day that we arrived in Poolburn to start shooting my favourite sequence of the film, my three runners were the walking wounded. I had Orlando Bloom with a cracked rib, I had Viggo Mortensen, who had just broken two of his toes, and Brett Beattie, who was our scale Gimli, who had to do all the running, had dislocated his knee. And we didn't have doubles for them because, I had to do shots where they were running up past the camera. I mean, there's like Orlando runs past and says a line, and it's got to be Viggo. I mean, it's got to be the guys actually running.
Come, Gimli, we're gaining on them!
Viggo, Orlando and Brett were just real troopers, and they just said, listen, let's just shoot the running.
We were beat and sore.
Not only from just the injuries and stuff, but just the amount of running we were doing.
I'd have the camera lined up, the boys would be there, and we'd just say action, and they just ran, and I'd let them run, and I'd be totally worried about the pain they were in. And as soon as I yelled cut, they went, oh God, oh Christ, yeah. And they'd all be groaning and moaning, and they'd be limping back, and they'd look at me as if, no, do you want us to do that again? And I'd say, no, I think that was fine. Okay, let's move on to the next one. And we kind of went through the 2 days it was of shooting them running, literally with them in huge amount of pain.
And then Peter also wanted some tracking shots of Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli going across the plains shot from a helicopter.